Oh, try to cut it, and it was a little low, and it tipped him out. Goodness. So early in the day, not the right shot for that kind of delivery, and he pays the price. Clean bowl.
Ended up in a nothing shot basically. The ball was going in towards the batsman. That was the arm ball. He's trying to cut a ball which is he could have drive through cover. And if you're making this such mistake, only place you can go is the pavilion. Brilliant start by Nasum. On spot. Bijoy going off, scoring 5, 13 for 1.
আমাগো ঘামের দাম শুধু মিনাবাজারই বোঝে।
মিনাবাজার জীবনে আনে সজীবতা প্রতিদিন।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
যখনই বকওয়াস তখনই মুখে দিন।
Not a horizontal bat shot he tried. That's what you need to do for this kind of bowling, particularly early on. Big surprise to see Anamul Haq attempting this one.
The cut was not on. The ball pitched on the fourth stump. So with the angle, it will hit the middle stump. That's a close shot.
Interesting. Are they going to go for a review? I don't think so. From the smile on the skipper's face. Oh, he has. Oh, he hasn't. It was just, I thought he was going for it. And no. He was just saying, well done to the guys. So another way of applauding. It's got everyone a little confused. Anyway, got to carry on. Let's have a look at where it strikes. Got a lot of revs on the ball, but what it does is almost hold its line, not really turning back. This has been an excellent control of the bowling by Nasir Mohammed, really putting the pressure on the batters.
Nasum is not going to get a lot of turn. We have seen over the years Nasum what he does. He creates an angle, try to hit the fourth stump or the fifth stump and make sure the ball just goes straight on and hits the wicket. So playing for such a long time, Bijoy must have known that he's not going to turn the ball. The shot was not on.
Little short, just didn't allow the batsman to really go for a big one. Happy with the single to finish that over. Third completed, 15 for 1.
Yes! আজকে আমি খাবো ঝাল ঝাল চিনি ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ওয়ান, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এক টমিয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন, কি যে মজা।
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল। From Nestle.
আমাগো ঘামের দাম শুধু মিনাবাজার।
Rubal bowls wide and gets punished for it. He allowed Shakib Al Hasan to free his arm and he smashed it to the boundary for an IPDC 4.
Would love to see Shakib bat longer when you can produce this. It was wide. The wicket provided enough pace. Straight much Shakib shot up for an IPDC boundary.
Now, could the captain be a little annoyed with that effort from the fielder there? It was hit pretty hard. Oh, that jacked back in and got in. Off the bat onto the wicket. Goodness, what a fantastic delivery here. by Rubel Hussain. Really surprised Shakib Al Hasan. He's got a shocked look on his face. Well, he's waiting for something. There must have been... let's have a look at this. What do you think?
First, the ball was straight. Just swung in. Shakib played all over. We were discussing that Shakib, I feel his head is just falling down in the offside, and when it happens, you just play over the ball and he just missed it completely.
I think they're just checking for the no ball. Let's have a look at this. No problems. I think that's fine. There's a bit behind when it lands. Could be all right. Fair delivery has been sorted out. And that's another look at this dismissal. Just deflecting off the thigh onto the off stump. And look at the expression and the elation on the face of Rubel Hussain. Shakib Al Hasan has to go for 11 in deep trouble now, 19 for 2.
আমাগো ঘামের দাম শুধু মিনাবাজারই বোঝে।
মিনা বাজার জীবনে আনে সজীবতা প্রতিদিন।
তোমাকে না বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে দিলাম, বিল বিকাশ করো, পে বিলে যাও, তথ্য দিয়ে পিন দাও,
হয়ে গেল।
এই দেখো ডিজিটাল রিসিপ্ট, বিল দেওয়ার প্রমাণ।
প্রতি মাসে তাহলে বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করব।
এখন দেশের যে কোনো বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করুন নিশ্চিন্তে।
যখনই বকোয়াস তখনই মুখে দিন গোল্ড মার্কেট সুগার কোটেড কুরমুরে বিস্কুট পপস।
5 টাকার কুরমুরে পপস, সব বকওয়াস বন্ধ।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Down now. Lots of runs, good numbers. I tell you what, his team are in a spot of bother to say the least. He'll have to play out of his skin. Hasn't really done so well so far. Just tickled around the leg side. Half an appeal from the keeper.
We were discussing, look at the head position of Shakib. The ball was onto the stumps going straight, but his head was just touching to the offside. It means he was falling into the offside, and when head falls into the offside, you have to play the ball into the leg side, and that's why he missed and the ball hit the stump.
Rubel Hussain has got his tail up. Nice little push to penetrate the gap. It's fucking up about 137 Ks, generating a bit of pace, putting the batsman under a whole lot of pressure, particularly after the departure of Shakib Al Hasan. A lot more pressure being built.
Once again, a turbulent start. In 4 overs, they have lost 2 wickets.
But you see the mindset the batsmen are in at the moment. Any other time that ball would have been hit away through the gaps or with a lot more power. But they're being very circumspect in their approach now, having lost those early wickets. And that is the little advantage that the bowler always has. That even he bowls a bad delivery, if I can call it that, he does tend to get away with it. Oh, flicked away. And there is some protection in the deep. They're going for the second run. Here comes the throw. Both ends strike. None succeeded. Couple of runs. Wicket take over completed. 4 overs done. 22 for 2.
ম্যাডাম, বিকাশ থেকে নাহিদ বলছি। অ্যাকাউন্ট আপডেটের জন্য আপনার ফোনের এসএমএস এ যে 6 সংখ্যার নাম্বারটি গিয়েছে সেটি বলুন।
কি?
প্রথমে বিকাশ সেজে বিশ্বাস জিতে নিলাম, জলদি, না হলে বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে। টেনশনে ফেললাম, এখন সব গোপন তথ্য দিয়ে দেবে।
এসব ফ্রডগিরি আমার সাথে চলবে না, যত সব।
ধুর,
ধরা খাইলাম।
বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্টের পিন ও এসএমএস এ আসা 6 সংখ্যার নাম্বার আপনার গোপন তথ্য কাউকে দেবেন না। কেউ চাইলেই বুঝবেন প্রতারক। এমন কল পেলেই কেটে দিন।
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস, 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
Solidly behind that. Well, Sharier, hand sanitizers are order of the day. We've seen the umpires using it. We are using it.
Can you help me a bit?
Coming lads, no more lads.
Thank you.
We've got to be very, very alert to the dangers of COVID and using face masks, using hand sanitizers. Everything is so very important in the daily changes in our daily lives, where we move around outside wearing masks. The bowling is tight and accurate.
Has been a conservative start by Khulna, and losing to early wickets is not helping their cause. But in the middle, they have enough experience, enough runs scored by these two batsmen. They have gone through this kind of situation before, and I believe they have the knowledge. Now it's important for them to use that knowledge in the middle.
Just playing it into deep. Content with the single run. Mushfiqur Rahim has been on the top of his game right from the word go. You see a lot of toing and froing. He's directing traffic. He's ensuring that he's got the fielders at the right place. Always looking around. There you see, constantly he's making the little field changes. You've got the two different batsmen in, placing them in the right positions. He's building up pressure in the outfield. That's reflected in how the bowlers are performing in the middle. Good to see.
Even in the practice sessions, I was watching the other day. He was so animated. He was trying to motivate his players. That's experience for you. He has been there for such a long time. He knows as a captain, if he doesn't put his hand up, the team will go down. So he's trying to do that, and hope so far he has done a brilliant job today.
Another superb over by Nasum Ahmed. Just the 3 runs from it after 5. 25 for 2.
যার যেমন পছন্দ নিমিষেই তৈরি মজাদার বসুন্ধরা নুডলস, ইয়াম্মি স্বাদে পুষ্টির বাহার।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
কলেজ নড়লে ক্লাস করবি কেমনে?
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি আমরা, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
So the spare will need to do the repair job. Oh, what a shot that is from Imrul Kais. Off the back foot, finds the gap, races to the boundary. That should give him a lot of confidence to pick up an IPDC boundary. Good evening, Eddie.
Hello, Atta. Yes, off the back foot, both feet off the ground. Timing. Repair job on the go. Lost 2 inside the power play.
He's come to bat at number. Roll. He's come to bat at number 4, Imrul Kais. He's opened the innings. He's batted number 3. He also has got the promotion order on the batting at number 5 in the last few games. Now he's batting it early on. Bowled him! Beautifully bowled! What a night for Dhaka to see the back of another batsman. This time it's Shafiqul Islam who's picked up a wicket going through the defences of Johorul Islam.
It's a disaster start for Khulna. It's jubilation for Dhaka. Lost 3 inside the power play. And there is number 3 making his way back. Islam gone for 4. It's 30 for 3.
আমাগো ঘামের দাম শুধু মিনাবাজারই বোঝে।
মিনা বাজার জীবনে আনে সজীবতা প্রতিদিন।
যে কোনো সময়
যে কোনো জায়গায় দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমেষে টাকা আনুন বিকাশে। আর প্রথমবার অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক ও 100 টাকার ডিসকাউন্ট কুপন ফ্রি।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন 6GB মাত্র 114 টাকার রিচার্জে। রবি।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডাবল বোনাস। প্রথমবার অ্যাপে লগ ইন করলেই 25 টাকা বোনাস। তারপর প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে আরো 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপে লগ ইন করে মোবাইল রিচার্জ করুন।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
They keep on losing wickets. The most they've lost is 4 inside the power play. Once again in danger of losing 4. You just find that the top order batsmen are trying to play forceful shots. We'll have a look at the dismissals after this ball. And I'll get back to the point that I'm trying to make. Mahmudullah Riyad needs to settle down. Imrul Qais also needs to spend time in the middle. Otherwise, this game can go away very quickly from them. Beautifully bowled. Have a look at these dismissals. This is Johorul Islam trying to play a big expansive drive. Big gap between the bat and the pad. Knowing that and if your team is such a situation, you would expect batsmen to play with a lot of circumspect. You've got to see them take some time. That was not the case.
Down the leg side. Stifled the appeal. Bit of respite there, some leg buys. I've got a different view on that, Atta.
Go ahead. Yeah, let me finish my point. He should have been on the front foot, trying to cut a ball which is too close to him, pays the price. Again, Shakib trying to knock it over on the onside, just hits the pad and the leg and goes on to hit the stumps. There you go, another big shot. What's your point?
Final delivery of the over. Have to carry it on into the after the power play. The power play is done. It's been a disastrous one for Khulna. They're 35 for 3.
Another big shot. What's your point?
Final delivery of the over.
স্নান খুবই জরুরি। এসব পানি ফুরানোর
৩৫-৩ উইকেটে খুলনা। 7 রিং সিমেন্ট ভিত্তি আগামীর চাপে আরো একবার খুলনা।
There hasn't been the ability for their batting lineup for someone to stand up or another person. More fortune, more runs, should run away. Just confirmation if there's any bats on that. No, more leg byes. So without that tempo to their batting and the changes to their top 5 batting lineup after the first game, there isn't responsibility there. There isn't a Somyo Shaka or a Liton Das partnership. And that's a difficult thing to get, especially when you start losing. And there's confirmation of what I'm talking about. Look at those power play disasters, really. And so if you look at these power play disasters, there's been numerous changes to that top 3, top 4, top 5. Today Mahmudullah's coming in at number 5. And so the tempo's not there. They can't get out the rucks. They can't do it. They can't hit their way out. When they've hit their way out, they've lost wickets. When they're trying to be circumspect, they've lost wickets.
I think they've not been circumspect. That's my point. They just played too many shots. We'll come back to that. Single to finish the over. 40 for 3.
সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
তোমাকে না বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে দিলাম, বিল বিকাশ করো, পে বিলে যাও, তথ্য দিয়ে পিন দাও,
হয়ে গেল।
এই দেখো ডিজিটাল রিসিপ্ট, বিল দেওয়ার প্রমাণ।
প্রতি মাসে তাহলে বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করব।
এখন দেশের যে কোনো বিদ্যুৎ বিল বিকাশ করুন নিশ্চিন্তে।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
যখনই বকোয়াস তখনই মুখে দিন গোল্ড মার্কেট সুগার কোটেড কুরমুরে বিস্কুট পপস।
5 টাকার কুরমুরে পপস, সব বকওয়াস বন্ধ।
Through that, when you see that the top order is not scoring runs and you're getting out cheaply one game after another, as we see Naeem Hassan into the attack, then as a skipper and the team manager always starts to think a little bit differently. Well, can we change the batting order and see whether it can click, whether it can favor, whether we can bring in some sort of change in the top order. Even though they tried it, but I go back to the point that I was trying to make early on. Even when they tried it, they still played too many shots. I think it's the mindset of a batsman when he goes on to play early on. What is he thinking? Is he thinking to score runs quickly? Even though knowing that it has not worked for them in the past 3 games, you still want to see somebody playing an anchor role, looking to play for singles rather than to score and rather to look to play big shots. That I did not see.
Good points. Give you an example, and it's a very specific example of England. The culture and the ruthlessness that they've developed in the side stands out in international cricket. And because we've been talking so much, I feel we need to brew a cup of tea shortly. It is about time for Gazi tea. We've got diversity also with our cups. Tell me why you like lemongrass. I've heard in the corridors it's lemongrass.
You must have heard wrong, mate. Completely wrong. But I love having a cup of Gazi and Gazi tea. Makes you feel very refreshed.
So it's not lemongrass. What is it?
Ginger.
Good man.
Close, close. I also like one of my other favorites is green tea. Very well bowled. What's happening? It's still a long chat there, really long chat. Oh!
একটা ফ্যাক্টর হতে পারে।
একমাত্র উইকেট মিসিংই বাঁচাতে পারে আর কি। হ্যাঁ,
নিরলের উপরে এবারে হকায় চলে এসেছে শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা এবং ইম্প্যাক্ট ইন লাইন সর্বনাশ হয়ে গেল যা হবার হয়ে গেল লাইন উইকেট মিসিং। হ্যাঁ, যেটা বললাম নিরলের উপরে শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, নিরলের ওপরে বিধায় কিন্তু ওখানে রিভিউ কিন্তু